What's up, people? Welcome to the student place and to today's video. Today I want to be doing a review of the movie, the Netflix original movie Blood Sisters. This is student place. Here at student place we talk about scholarships, we talk about lifestyle, students lifestyle in Russia and over the world. We give movie reviews and we just have fun on this channel as a student and just give you guys those content that relate to students. So if you're looking for scholarships and if you want to be getting reviews on movies and if you enjoy a lifestyle vlog videos, then I think the student place is a place for you. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos and turn on your notifications so that when we upload videos next time you'll be notified. Okay, yeah. So getting to today's video, Blood Sisters. I was getting the hype of this movie. A lot of people are talking about Blood Sisters. A lot of people. Everywhere you go to, Blood Sisters, on social media, Blood Sisters. Everybody was just talking about Blood Sisters. So I was like, which movie is this? Is this the Blood Sister of Genevieve and Omotola that I watched years back? Or which other Blood Sisters? So I was told it was a Netflix original series. So I went to Netflix and I watched this movie. Well, first of all, the movie is very nice. I love the movie and I love the fact that Nigeria could come up with something like this. It's a very qualitative movie and it's a series that you would want to watch. Normally, I don't like watching Nigerian movies, like Nollywood movies, but you see the ones they make on Netflix, I love those ones. Those movies on Netflix are usually so good and so cool, so I usually watch them. Then I watched the movie and it was interesting, so I want to give my reviews and my reaction to this movie, and I hope you've seen this movie also. If you have not seen it, please go and watch it. You can also download it from netniger.com. You can watch online also if you don't have Netflix. So let's get into this. So comment on what you think about each of the characters, what you think about the movie, and what you want to contribute to this video. So we'll have fun together discussing and talking about this video. So my first reaction is on the beginning of the movie. Like, the start of this movie was somewhat confusing because like I couldn't really picture or figure out what was happening. Like, it started with a wedding, a pre-wedding celebration, and like I was trying to understand, okay, where are we heading to? What is happening? Like, what message are you guys trying to pass in the beginning of this movie? So the plot at that beginning was somewhat confusing and I couldn't really pick up or picture what was going on at first. But then as the movie unveils itself, as it progresses, I began to see, okay, where we are heading to. So the beginning was somewhat confusing for me. I don't know if it was so for you also. Then talking about Sarah the bride, that point in time where she wore that dress and Kola told her to go and change it, I knew that there was something about this marriage that is not right. I knew it. Like, I felt that, okay, this girl was actually walking into bondage. Like, if she was going to continue with that marriage, I was like, how would you get married to a guy that is against what you wear and he is like sternly telling you to go and change it? You clearly told him that, okay, this is what I want to wear, I like this one, I prefer this one, and they said no, that you should go and change it. Like, it was so firm and told her go and change this dress. Then I knew it that this scholar guy, there's something about this scholar guy, that this guy wouldn't be an easy meat to chew. Like, he's that kind of husband that wants to control their wives, like those kind of husbands that won't give their wives freedom, that won't allow their wives to express themselves, that won't give them the chance to live their life, that would always want to impose their decisions or impose what they want on their wives. So I knew that this was what Sarah was going into. So I was like, man, this guy is actually walking into danger. And lo and behold, it was that. Look at the points where Kemi came to the wedding, and after that, the way he punched her, like when he beat her out, I knew that, okay, yeah, this was what I was talking about. This was what I felt, and it was so. Then did you guys notice something? That Kola was crying when he was talking to Sarah, like that time, I was like wondering, why is this guy crying? Like, do you love her so much? Like, do you love her that much that you are crying? You know, that's beginning part. You wouldn't know that Kola had dated other girls and treated them badly. You wouldn't know. Like, there was no information about that. So the way he was crying, I was like, is this one love? Like, are you so in love with her that you are jealous that a guy that she used to love came to see her or something? But then you still punched her, you still like treated her badly. So I knew that, okay, this marriage shouldn't be, you get, because this guy is not the kind of guy that Sarah should marry, and it's not the kind of guy that any girl should even marry, because he's not in his right senses, man. You get. Then the other parts, like the part that actually pushed the movie out, where Sarah says she's not going to marry Kola anymore, and the way he was trying to kill her. If it wasn't for Sarah's friend Kemi that came out and helped her, I bet you Kola would have killed her. Like, why would you kill someone? She said she doesn't want to marry again, so what is the big deal there? Why do you want to kill her? Because his pride and his ego wouldn't let him, because that's the kind of person he is. Actually, he's the kind of guy that would want to kill you if you say you're not doing again. You know, there are some guys like that, actually, that if you tell them that I'm not doing again, they'll feel so entitled. They feel that they are supposed to marry you. Like, these guys are psych, like they are insane, you get. Like, if you tell them that you don't want to date them, like, you know, they get so mad, they get so angry, they feel so entitled that you are supposed to date them, that you belong to them and that kind of thing. That's the kind of guy that Kola is. And if it wasn't for Kemi that came and helped Sarah at that point, I bet he would have killed her. So that was a scene that I saw that, okay, something is off in this marriage. Then another thing is, you know, talking about intertribal marriage. You know, I don't know why Yorubas and Igbos usually have this conflict when it comes to marriage. Like, Yoruba parents don't want their children to get married to Igbo children, and the Igbo parents don't want their children to get married to Yorubas. Like, I don't know, like, this conflict is usually someone like me. I'm a Yoruba guy, like a pure Yoruba guy, but I want to marry an Igbo girl. Like, I seriously love Igbos and I want to marry an Igbo girl. Like, I'm not thinking that I said that, okay, I want to marry an Igbo girl, then the girl's mom be like, why would you want to marry a Yoruba guy? Like, why would you leave all the Igbo guys and the person that you wish to marry is a Yoruba guy? Or my parents saying that, why would you leave the Yoruba girls? I want to go and marry the Igbo girls. Like, you know, so I don't know why there's this intertribal marriage. That was what Kola's mom displayed. I don't know why she didn't like Sarah. Is it because she's Igbo or something? Or is it because her parents are poor? Or is it because her parents are indebted to them or something? I don't know. And I realized that her mom, like, just didn't like, it's not that she doesn't like or Sarah, like, she didn't like other girls that Kola had wanted to date. So I feel like there's something about this woman. I don't know whether she wants to date her son or she wants to marry her son. The reason why, or I guess she had somebody that she wanted Kola to marry, and Kola wasn't interested. So, like, this intertribal marriage something, the girl has a big mom. Now, talking about Sarah's mom, you know, this couple are so funny. Like, they are very, very funny. Like, Sarah's mom and dad, her parents, like, they are very funny. The fact that they aren't interested in what their daughter wants, they are only interested in what they stand to gain being in-laws with a wealthy family. Like, that is all their interest was, because I think they got a loan from Kola's family and they don't want to repay the loan back, and they want to use their daughter as a collateral. You get? So look at when Sarah told the mom that Kola beats her. Like, the mom was like, like, just because of one slap. Like, why would a mother say that to her daughter? Like, your daughter told you that this guy you are telling me to marry is beating me, is killing me, like, he beats me all the time, and you're saying that it's just a slap, and you're still pushing me into this marriage because of the money you want to gain, because of the recognition, because of the loan you don't want to repay back. Like, you know, And I feel that this thing is something that happens in real life. Like there are some parents like that. They don't care. Like they're just interested in what they stand to gain from this marriage. They're not interested. They don't pay attention to what their children are facing. If you see at the end of the day, she was now like crying and apologizing that she was the one that caused it. That if she had known, she would have listened to Sarah when she was man. I look at the time that the dad was now saying that how are we going to repay the loan, that this one, that one, this marriage must work, kiniko. Man, parents should, like this thing is not nice. Like, don't push your children into something that they would regret, because at the long run, your children are the one that will suffer this thing, not you. You'll be just there, and they'll be the one suffering the domestic violence, and so parents should please change this their mentality. Some parents actually. Before I continue, like the character review and so, like there are some things that I saw in this movie. There are some errors in this movie that didn't just sit right with me. For example, Ramsey Noah acting as a bodyguard. Like, man, that is, I feel like it is so degrading. Like, how would they give Ramsey Noah a part to act as a bodyguard? Like, that part does not fit him at all. They did not give him the part of Kola's friend. They did not give him the part of Kola. They did not give him the part of Kola's brother Kemi. Like, bodyguard. And in all this movie, I think it's just twice that I heard Ramsey Noah's voice. Just twice. Man, that character is so degrading for an actor of his caliber. Like, giving him such a character, man, I don't think it's right. I would have given him something better, because like no, like it doesn't fit him at all. That kind of character does not fit him. So they would have done something better for him. Another annoying thing that I know that a lot of you can relate with is that assassin. Oh my god, like, is that playing? What kind of playing is this? Like, what kind of assassin? See, I can bet that I can do a better job in real life assassination than that guy. Oh my god. Like, first of all, you are going to kill just one person, and it's not as if this one person has like bodyguards that are following him, or has a lot of bodyguards or so. Just one person, and you're going with dagger, you're going with gun, you're going with cutlass, you're going with everything just to kill one person. Just a simple. I know that a lot of you can relate to that. You guys like found that part so nonsensical. Like, then you got to the wedding venue. You are not like keeping a very close eye contact with your target. Like, your target is looking at you. You too are looking at your target. Even a common person, someone that does not have sense, will know that okay, this person is here for something. Like, how would you be keeping eye contact with your target like that? It's not called for. It's useless. Like, it doesn't work that way. Then you're not following him up and down like a car that failed brake. He was leading you. You are following like a sheep onto the slaughter. Man, come on. Then even with all the all the carrying chairs, burning face, pushing somebody from the staircase, or the kiniko, you can't even fight. Just come on, blow. You can't blow. They beat you. The guy still beats you. Someone that is wearing abada still had the power to beat you. Don't be stupid. And you got yourself arrested. Like, he did a very bad job. If I was Kemi, I wouldn't have paid him at all. I wouldn't have paid him for that job. And he was still threatening Kemi. He was still like blackmailing him and getting money from him. Man, come on. Like, you could have done a lot better. You could have done something good in that part he was given to act. That part was no, it was not cool. Another part that got me like wondering is, first of all, the kitchen people. Like, I don't understand, because see, based on what I feel, in a standard hotel, guests are not allowed into the kitchen. Like, the kitchen should be a restricted area that guests are not allowed to enter, no matter the occasion. So the fact that, number one, Kola had to pass through the kitchen, and the assassin guy also passed through the kitchen, and these guys were just looking at them. They not even like try to stop them. They don't even like try to suspect anything. I was like, how? Like, is this, like, what is this? Is this playing? How can you guys allow people to pass the kiss like that? I didn't suspect anything. Then secondly was when the assassin guy and Kola were fighting. How come nobody like heard the sound? Like, they were fighting so loud, they even broke the fire extinguisher something. How come nobody heard it? Like, is it that there's the music was so loud that nobody could hear that something was happening? Even they were even fighting outside that someone from the other place could have seen. Like, how come nobody saw them? Are there no workers or something? Even when the assassin guy was going and he was pushing people on the road, like, couldn't they have noticed or suspected that something was going on? I didn't know. Thirdly was during the death scene where they killed Kola. First of all, when they cut off his head, like all the blood there, I didn't understand how nobody noticed that there was blood, because they not show us where they were cleaning off the blood. Like, such was not shown. And even when they were even carrying his body outside, how come nobody saw them? Were there no workers there? These guys disguised as if they were cleaners. Where were the other cleaners? Where were the other workers? Why didn't anybody see them? I didn't understand. You get, so like the whole thing was just like, you know, confusing. How come in a standard and a big hotel like that, nobody was vigilant enough to notice what was going on? The blood in the bathroom was there, nobody saw it. Like, I don't know what happened in that place. They are carrying the dead body to the car park. Nobody, even the gate man that even saw himself, that one was just zoozing and cackling. I didn't understand what he was doing there. I didn't know. So that part also was actually not called for. I didn't understand what was going there. Another part that I found so unnecessary was in that bathroom to pass by acting that particular scene in that particular location. You get, like, if they want to like follow a standard American, you know, movie, such thing should have been done in the dining. Like, there's a dining, right? They should have done that in the dining, or let's say somewhere else. Why would they have to do it in the bathroom and anywhere else, either at the dining or somewhere else? It mustn't be at that place where they are partying. Man, come on. Like, those guys really tried. Like, man, those guys that acted that part, they tried. Me, I cannot. Yeah, so back to the character stuff. Now let's talk about Femi and his wife. Man, these couples, oh my god. Like, they well, I feel like they are just the perfect match. They are the perfect match for each other. The fact that you know, the wife always wants to like satisfy him sexually, and you know, that kind of thing. You know, that is what some husbands want. They always want to like feel that life again, and it also helps some men to, you know, to be like to stick to their wife. The fact that their wife is sexy and always wants to give it to them, like, you know, this will prevent them from going out. So like any small thing, they are kissing. Even when they are arguing, they've entered bed. Anything like this, they are, you know, they are romancing and listening. I feel they actually played their roles very well. And Femi's wife, oh my god, that woman, god, the lady is actually wicked. Like, Femi's wife is actually wicked. You know, these are the kind of wives that they can push their husband, like push them to go and kill, push them to go and do something, you know, bad. And at the end, you know, the blame comes to them. You see, at the end, Femi was telling the wife that you are the one that caused all these things. You get, and actually, I feel the woman is like, she's so keen at getting. If you watch a lot of Korean movies, like Korean historical movies, like you will see a typical character of Femi's wife there. Like, she's this kind of wife that would always push the husband to get the father's inheritance, push the husband to do whatever. But if she had channeled that energy into something positive, it would have been cool. But I actually love her part. Like, both of them are just like the perfect kind of couple, the perfect match for each other. And so now talking about Timeni and the mom, like, I actually wondered why the mom hated her that much. You know, throughout the movie, I was wondering, like, wait till this girl do this woman. Like, what did she do to this woman? Why did she hate her that much? They are now realized that the girl sabi too many things. The girl knew a lot of secrets. She knew who killed the dad. She knew what the mom was doing. She knew a lot of things. Like, do you see that part where she came back from the rehab and she exposed Kola's secret, Kola's brother's secret? She acted a very, very good part. But and you know, sometimes childhood traumas can cause a lot of us to do a lot of things. Like when you're traumatized from childhood, like because she went into drinking and smoking and doing drugs because of childhood traumas, because of what she saw with her eyes, because of what her parents did to her. That was how she went into drugging, into taking of drugs. And so sometimes, you know, things that we go through as children tend to affect us a lot while we grow up. That is why, you know, parents should actually, like, you know, be mindful with what they do with their children when they are young, because it has a negative effect in the long run. So Kemi actually acted a very good role. I love how she delivered her role very well, and the fact that she killed everybody. She killed Kola and killed Kola's wife at the end. She killed Uncle B, that is Sinwa, and she was almost going to kill the mom. I think she killed the mom herself. You know, like they caught it, but I felt she actually shot the mom. Like she was ready to go to that jail. Since people have put me in rehab, you cannot shame the shameless. She was ready to go to jail. I think she killed everybody. So she actually played a very good role. Then their mom, Udwak, like I actually don't understand like what kind of woman she is or what kind of mother she is. Like, how would you do that to your children? You killed your husband because you are cheating, and instead treating your children bad. It is now your bastard child that you decided to like give all the glory, give everything, and this particular child, you spoiled his life. I feel Udwak was one that even destroyed Kola's life. She was the one that made Kola what Kola was in terms of violence and so. And he was pushing her, he was supporting her in everything. He was pushing him, he was supporting him in everything. The domestic violence or the whatever he was doing. She wasn't a good mother at all. She wasn't a good mother in all ramifications. Like, she failed her duty in parenting. She failed. So looking at Kenny's role in this movie, you know, Kenny is a kind of friend that everybody would want to have. It was like somebody that you would want to have as a friend. The fact that he knew about Sarah's secret and he still kept it. He was still supporting her. He was trying to do everything to make sure that she was safe. Like, I actually like the role he played in this movie. And when he died, oh my god, imagine dying to save a girl you love. He was supposed to be the one that Sarah should have married, but you know, all the money scandal, all the loans Sarah's parents took and everything, maybe what made her to leave, you know, Kenny and decided to marry Kola. And so I was talking with somebody about this movie, and the person were like, Kemi and Sarah are guilty, like they are murderers. You know, in the real sense, I feel that the only murder, like, you know, murder they committed in this movie was killing the photographer. But you see, killing Kola was a self-defense. I won't consider it murder. It was as a result of them defending themselves. Then killing the doctor also was as a result of them defending themselves. And that doctor is a psych. Well, I wouldn't blame him. He was doing his work as a human trafficker, like a human body part trafficker. So he was doing his part. So I wouldn't blame him for that. Then the photographer, that guy itself, the guy is so greedy. Even the evidence he has, like, it's just normal random evidence. Like, he did not even know what was in that bag they are putting in the car. But the fact that they were dressed in a suspective way, and the fact that it was after that incident that Kola disappeared, so that was somewhat. But the guy was greedy, and he had to meet his untimely death. And there wouldn't have been a way. Then if you realize, at that scene where he died, Kemi left her bag there. Like, she left her bag at that scene. How come nobody found his body, and how come nobody found Kemi's bag at that scene? You know, that is a plot twist that we don't know what happened there, and we can't even see what happened. You get. Another commendable character is Detective Joe. You know, the guy, based on the fact that he was abroad, he was a detective abroad, he wanted to bring in the system to Nigeria. You know that in Nigeria things don't work that way. Like here, what works is money. Like that's abroad, those ones are just collecting. There was this point in time that this police officer, when I saw that part, I was like, God, Nigerian police system is finished. So if there's no money, you shouldn't like work fast. If there's no money, you should like deliver fast or do what you're supposed to do, except there's money. So when there's no money, you work like the elephant, and until the case like died off. So the Detective Joe was giving all his best, like trying to bring out the truth, and he was doing a lot of investigation as he's supposed to do. He did a lot of investigation and realized that okay, that Kemi and Sarah were innocent, but then those at the top have been paid. They've been paid off, and they have to like, you know, carry out their duties. As a result, they will have to lay him off the case, and so Nigerian police system is messed up, man, like so bad. Yeah, so generally the movie was nice. I actually love it. I love the plotting, I love the characterization, I love the location and everything, and the casting were also good. So it's a very good movie, and it's like to show that Nigerians are actually improving in their movie production, and so we hope to see much and more movie like this for us to be entertained, and kudos to everybody that acted this movie. So please guys, that's the end of this review. Tell me what you feel about it, and write some comments about each of the characters, and so please like this video, subscribe and share. Thank you.